Hello, Chu.
She stole your Charizard.
Oh, get back here. Get back here.
Beat her
Give me.
up.
Give me.
Beat her up.
Give me. Murph.
She's probably like, what the fuck?
She's running away.
Ask if she'll be your girlfriend.
They don't have chat.
No. She said hello to you.
Oh god.
Wait, is that a person in the stream?
Probably.
Except. You two run safe for a second.
Wait, what? What?
They probably traded.
Bastards.
Yes. Oh, the awesome starters.
Oh.
That was really strange.
Yes.
Go get my own patch of grass. I don't need you guys.
I want to go back to the dance and take a screenshot. Come back.
Now we're battling.
No.
Venonat. I have a Venonat, don't I?
I don't know.
It's fine. Headbutt. Hey, there's another person. Headbutt. Hello, hello everyone.
Hi.
Oh yeah. Epos.
I froze my game.
Wow.
Taking a screenshot. Epos? If you want.
Well, we still haven't figured everything out for it yet, so I didn't know if you wanted me to.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see any reason it wouldn't happen. We just gotta do it, so.
Yeah. Well,
Dun dun dun.
Adam and I are still working things out because I'm a noob. But I will probably start doing Let's Plays on my channel sometime soon. That would be on the YouTube channel It's Chu. I think Adam links to it on his profile, or his...
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Accidentally pressed the window button. But yeah. I don't know exactly what I will be doing yet. I'm just gonna start with simple, like, vloggy type commentaries over The Sims, because it's an easy game. I don't know. It's not a game. It's an easy thing to play. It doesn't require any, like, concentration. I can just talk about whatever I want during it. But I will take requests for that, depending on what I can play on my computer. But yeah, that should be a lot of fun.
Yeah. Let's plays with you.
I can't really do any console games because
Capture card.
like I only have my laptop. So, and Minecraft probably won't be able to happen because Minecraft is a bitch.
And doesn't run on her laptop.
Anything.
Yeah.
Which really sucks, but hey.
people buy very expensive computers just to run Minecraft.
That's so ridiculous, it really is. Well, I mean, like, even The Sims doesn't... I mean, like, The Sims runs, but it runs better than Minecraft. And
right.
I think that's saying a lot because The Sims sucks.
Right.
In regards to, like, how demanding it is for your computer.
Right. Ice Storm said play Fear.
Play Fear? Oh my gosh. Actually, I did play through a little bit of that with my uncle.
Oh god.
And by a little bit, I mean, like, 15, 20 minutes.
And then she died.
And then I cried myself to sleep. But yeah, I do want to play some things. I don't want to, like... I don't want to do something that requires too much of me, just because, well, one, Let's Plays aren't my thing, they're Adam's. That's, like... that's his area, and I don't want to, like, infringe upon that. And two, I mean, I'm not really a good gamer. I don't have a lot to offer. The big reason that I want to do LPs is because I've been following Let's Players for so long, and I've been so interested in them, that I just kind of want to test the waters a bit. But I'm definitely not going to be as good at it as Adam is, and I'm definitely not going to be as invested in it as Adam is. I'm poisoned.
Don't do it.
I did it.
Don't do it.
Vaporeon! Alright, now we're gonna go to the secret here.
You would.
Yep.
Chu plays a game.
Yes, Chu plays a game.
Slender.
I'd probably cry. And I will try that stuff, but you were going to see me freak out, and you may just see, like...
But see, that's what people want to see. I mean, think about freaking people like PewDiePie and stuff. I mean...
I would never know. No.
I mean, you're not to that extreme, but that's what people want to see, so...
Well, if you had a face cam, then you would probably see a lot of my ceiling because I would be throwing the laptop across the room. And I don't think that would be very good. I don't think that's healthy for my laptop. But we'll see. It might enjoy it, you never know.
It hurts so good.
Chu Top likes it. What do we name it? Kitten Top?
Kitten Top.
Kitten Top. And then, like, in all honesty, I would love to do stuff with Guild Wars, but that's yours and mine, so I don't want to, like, really play it alone.
Right.
And plus, I mean, in regards to the story aspect of it, it's impossible solo. You and I have trouble with it, just us.
True. That's how you get views. Chu throws the laptop.
But I think it might be a little entertaining, especially because, you know, I'm not as good at games as Adam is. So, whenever you see someone who just kind of, like, sucks at something, it can be entertaining until you get really frustrated with them and just want to slam their head into the wall.
That's how most people are with me.
Really?
I'm not good at games.
You are.
I'm mediocre at games.
You're good. And the thing about games with me is that I, like, do the research crap, you know? I research everything there is about a game, and I'll know everything. I just won't be able to play it. Whereas you can play it, you just don't know everything about it. And you'd think with that we'd be able to come out better.
You would think. You would think. But...
That's because you don't listen to my plans. You just go off on your own and do your stupid things, and then you get killed.
In what?
In all the games.
In what game?
In all the games.
No games.
Like in Crash.
Your plan was for you to hop in my backpack, so I went forward, and then you hopped out and died.
I didn't hop out. It would hop me out. We come up really well together in Guild Wars.
Yeah.
I wonder why that's the difference. I think that's because you can utilize different skills. god, people are counting down on the Mayan thing. And I can't
Oh
count.
god.
Time and date. Countdown.
Wait. But you didn't die.
No, not hot.
Marry into the world.
Mary in the
In the world as we know it. And I'm on the internet.
I get so distracted when I play.
This is why we
social
don't
things.
co-op well together.
This is true.
I play the game, she makes plans and stands around and talks about things. And then I'm like halfway across the game from her and she wonders what happened.
It's not because I'm talking, it's because I get distracted thinking and looking things up.
Instead of playing the game. So I kind of wonder if you're like, Mass Effect playthroughs are just a bunch of you like sitting there reading and never actually playing.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh god.
Oh yeah.
Hey Braydog, how's it going?
I've played through Mass Effect 1 2 times. I played through like half of Mass Effect 2. It's not a lot, but the majority of my playtime is spent looking things up and like rearranging things and figuring things out so that I can play in the most effective and efficient way possible.
But playing in the most effective and efficient way possible involves a lot more playing.
It's how I have fun. Like, whenever people criticize me for that, I mean, that's cool, you know, continue criticizing me, but I'm having fun playing that way and it doesn't affect you in any way. I'm just having fun.
Baby, I'll just play this way.
Like, I can't stand it when people just like my brother. And you know, it's nothing against him, but I can't stand it whenever he plays a game and just like bulldozes his way through it and doesn't pay any attention to the story or to collecting anything or anything like that. It's just how people play. Does Glare have any status bars? Nope. I'm not down for hypnosis.
What are you trying to catch?
Ditto.
Oh
I
god.
can't use it right now, but
I rage quit trying to catch him.
well, it has like a sliver of health left. I can put it to sleep. I have great balls. I'm sure I can. But hypnosis. And it's asleep.
Okay, well you should trade it to me, and I'll trade it back.
I don't trust you, you might scare me.
Totally.
Never see or hear from you again. Oh god, this is my only great ball.
I told you.
What? Really?
I told you.
You told Chu?
I told you.
You told Chu.
I told her. She wouldn't
I need
listen.
to get more great balls. I didn't know how to win. Alright, I'm gonna go get great balls.
No. No, 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 no.
It's the end of the week. This is me.
Oh god. Did it die? I'm getting no experience from this. Like,
okay.
it's just like, where's the chat at? The chat dies a lot of the time. We should go to Fuchsia.
I have no idea what the teams are like. I don't know anything about that little system.
What does that actually do? I can't do anything here.
So should we have the Fuchsia City reveal like exclusive to the Steam or stream, and then we can like put that at the beginning of the next episode of the LP?
I can do that.
Alright. And you can also add your Charizard to that too.
Yeah, I was planning on doing that. And I mean, since we have face cam and we have the recording going, there's no reason not to.
Alright, who wants to appear in an episode of the LP on YouTube?
Yeah.
Epos, what route are you on?
15.
Meet Epos on Route 15. It's not gonna be a big deal, we're just headed to Fuchsia City. But, you know, you'll be in that episode, and you'll go down in history with Rudolph. He was put down because he broke his leg. What? Adam, that was a really bad joke. Or is it funny because it's bad?
It was funny because it was bad.
Okay.
Okay. So, everybody who wants to appear in the episode, line up behind me.
No, line up.
Hey, you're passing me up. That's how it is. Jerk.
Get off your bike, Epos.
Fine.
Get your
Then
Pokemon behind you.
But now I gotta like realign. There we go. Get your Pokemon out and get in line behind me. I'm behind the next seat.
Wait, what are we gonna do about the camper girl?
She's part of it too.
That's not fair. She doesn't even know about your LPs. Oh,
Very
you
true.
guys are like out of sync on my screen.
Oh well. Come on, Chu.
I'm coming.
Alright, who else? We had more people. I can't see my whispers or anything, so.
That's cute.
That's awesome. Okay. Let's march.
Hold on, let some other people get here. Just dance.
Who else is joining us? You can join 6 Cups. Oh, there we go.
Here's another
Whoa!
Ursaring? Yeah, Ursaring?
How did you get Ursaring? I spelled it wrong, but that's okay. I'm so jealous.
Nicholas knew. Aww.
What event? What giant event? I want it.
And Diglett, I told you there were Pokemon!
Damn it! Do you know where the others are?
If there are others.
Can't find the list. To Diglett Cave.
I thought we were going to.
No. We're getting his ring. Oh, okay.
No. No! Epos! Come back!
I'm a Lone Ranger.
Epos, no! Feebas and water. You need syrup.
No, I don't think so.
Well, we'll probably get it soon. Epos! So is Spinda?
Teddy Ursa. No, Diglett, no! I don't want you. No, DT Flips doesn't have fly, so we can't even probably make it to where we are.
Who's GT? Oh.
Where's Teddy Ursa?
Pine Coves and Viridian Forest.
Oh! Oh my god! Yes. Okay.
I didn't get my Pokeballs.
Quick attack. Oh, you need them. Lavender Town.
I know. I just didn't get them while I was there for some reason.
Yeah, quick attack. Wait, what? No.
See, I'm sitting here getting this information, and you're running off.
Yeah, you're doing the research, I do the action.
I need to catch them too!
I play the game, you just read about me playing the game. Watch me play the game.
West of Cerulean is Spinda and Teddy Ursa as well.
I caught a Teddy.
Then catch me one.
I got a teddy ursa. Wall hacks. Dog trio.
I remember you giving me cattle milk too.
Yeah. Thank you for all this information.
Yes, thank you.
Spinda. She's not happy with me.
No, I'm just thinking. Thank you.
Yes! Another one down, another one down, another one bites the dust. I'm gonna get you too. Alright, so there's Pinecone Viridian as well. We'll worry about that one later then. Or just since this one was right here, I'm gonna do.
Why did you have to run off?
Because I wanted a Pokemon! They're gonna run away from me! It's gonna run away from me! I caught you a teddy ursa. It's a teddy bear for you!
Thank you.
You don't appreciate me.
Alright, so...
Can you guys hear Chu okay? Like, I know we already asked before, but can you? Because it really concerns me the volume level on here. Hello.
Wow, on Free Island.
Oh god.
Christmas present
Thank you.
for mommy.
Thank
Oh,
Okay.
Magmar, I now remember. Okay.
That makes sense. I did read that somewhere actually.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, but Magmar's a regular Pokemon anyway, so it should have been added, so I don't think I thought of anything of it. No.
My buttons are, huh?
Oh no. No. Okay.
I'm making out with
Not right now, Sydney.
Mom and Daddy are out.
Okay, if you do, you gotta be quiet.
Okay. Where can I be? Shh. Can I sit down?
Yeah.
I'm staying on the blanket.
Alright, are they still there with you?
Mm-hmm.
I'm coming.
Did you catch Mia spending teddy or something?
Yeah. That stupid drowsy. Alright.
I told you they existed.
Well, the internet disagreed. I'm coming. I'm sorry. I'm on my way. I'll be back on Christmas Day. Okay. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
What happened to that one person that followed you?
Someone followed me?
The female
Oh
avatar?
no.
Your
Oh, no.
wife? You lost your wife? Oh, okay. I didn't know that you were watching the stream at the same time.
Okay, let's go.
Well, let's wait for the people now, since you already
My
disrupted
wife.
everything.
The internet bugged out, that sucks.
What's this route?
15. There she is, she's here.
Alright. I think these were the only ones.
Yeah. Alright, let's line up again.
Alright.
Line up.
I get in front.
What? What? It says Epos and Chu.
Chu and Epos.
Epos and Chu.
Ready?
Yeah.
Go.
Oh god. We gotta go around this.
Screw you, random NPC.
God, you can't get in the door.
Alright. Alright, let's wait for that person real quick.
Did y'all even make it through?
Not yet.
Oh god.
Okay.
Guys? Okay.
Okay. Here we are!
We're here. There's an old guy.
So much lag for some reason.
It's because we're all together. Oh god, you just like flew across the map. What just happened?
Yes.
To the Poké Center. Oh god, how do we get there? Poké Center?
I think we go up here.
There we are. Right next to the jump.
Okay.
Perfect.
That's gonna be nice. No, I think they went in. Okay.
Oh god, they just disappeared.
Yeah.
Alright, everybody heal at once. That's very good. I'm king of the castle, and you're dirty rascal.
Alright, we're here.
We made it to Fuchsia City.
We made it.
Oh, whoops. I mean, oh god. I can't get in. I'm stuck. I'm all alone. Just me and my Charizard.
Oh, they're gonna give me Funko.
What?
I was the one who sat there and talked to him, so I deserve Funko. Alright, let's put them up on. Yes.
I deleted my fat. Hey. Take XP share from B-Drill and give it to Titty Ursa.
It didn't delete your fat from you.
Oh.
I got Funko.
Well, aren't you something.
Thank you, Big Sal. Wait, that isn't their username. Oh, okay, it shows their team. Oh, Epos, do you want one too?
They have a pincer too. We gotta get that when we go to Safari Zone.
Pinsar?
Pincer. IR.
Iron?
Pincer.
Pincer.
Pincer. Teddy Ursa, learn cut. Get rid of. Oh god. Fake tears.
What's it called?
What?
Safari Zone.
Safari Zone. Pinson. Oh yeah, I gotta get rid of Gengar for a second and get out. What don't I care about? What am I no, Shuppets are good. This Poliwag.
Stop being busy and trade, Epos.
Oh hey. Trade.
You need to get away from the PC, I think.
Hey. Hard.
Mm.
Poliwag.